today kita nak cover chapter 2. Okay, for next week kita ada problem solving ya, sebab last week saya tak ada kelas sebab sakit perut, Cik Berit, Cherry Berry. Okay, so boleh tak kita ganti lepas raya?
Boleh.
Okay, let me see. Okay, we're gonna kita ada kelas. You all 20th April ada kelas tak?
20th April, sekejap nak check tu.
20 hari bulan April.
Ada, kami ada 2 kelas Puan.
Oh, okay.
Yang tak ada, kalau saya punya batch ni, yang tak ada pada Ahad petang.
Ahad petang
Kami Ahad pagi memang ada, tapi Ahad petang tak ada.
Okay, Ahad petang. Yang lain sama ke?
Tak tahu, yang lain tak tahu.
What about the rest? Because I think you guys ada 3 group dalam tu. Is it okay?
Sorry, tak dengar Puan. What was that again? My apologies.
20, because I supposed to replace the class last week because I was
Right.
I was not well.
Right.
On problem solving. So problem solving, next week we have the first class on the 6th.
Right.
So after that dah raya week kan, so tak nak disturb you lah.
Yeah,
So,
agreed.
20th you 20th somebody said coach said dia ada kelas pagi petang. 21st kita ada kelas.
Betul, petang tak ada.
Correct. I'm looking at my calendar here. Petang tak ada. April 21st, Sunday. Yeah, that's the week where our Saturday is full and our Sunday is one class lah.
Okay. What about
maybe,
because it should be dalam kelas ni ada 3 group tau, 3 intake. What about another intake? The just join class 1. You guys have on 21st. Look at 21st April. Ada tak kelas petang? Somebody please, siapa yang baru join, yang baru masuk? Yeah, because macam coach apa semua diorang dah towards the end of maksudnya diorang dah batch yang senior kan. Yang first, yang baru join, ada tak date, because I nak block on 21st evening. Somebody please on your mic and inform me.
Puan, if I may suggest, if you can just do a poll and share in the group, then we
okay lah. So I put a poll lah.
Yeah, because I fear that maybe some of them are not in class ke apa ke.
Okay, what time evening?
Ya, kalau petang tak ada masalah Puan. Kalau Puan nak start pukul 2.30 pun okey.
Yeah, usually it's 2:30 kan?
2:30 sampai 2, 3, 4, 5 lah. 5:30. Okay. So I put it inside the poll lah later after the class.
Yeah, it's good to have the poll so at least everyone can get everyone's consensus.
Because,
Actually, it's after your cross-culture class, then continue your class. If
tak boleh, bagilah dia orang rehat.
Tak boleh,
continue.
Kita nak solat dulu.
No, what I mean is after the cross-culture, then after that will be the problem solving.
Ya loh. Macam problem solving 2:30 macam itu kan?
2:30, yes, 2:30. One day seeing twice one.
Okay, give me a minute.
By that time we all can get free coffee, right? We all can sip the coffee.
Yalah, but I have to teach you almost 6 hours already.
Yeah, so we will send you the coffee, I guess.
Okay, never mind. I will put a date and also the time, in the WhatsApp group poll later. Dia punya kita undi lah. So later lah after the class. Okay, so today is actually our second class for CCM, cross-cultural management. Okay, today I will discuss also the case study, 15% of this chapter of this subject. So I will give you the case study and then we discuss lah. yeah, inside. So it's actually 15. So I have to ask you about three discussion lah, yeah. So you know me lah, I like to give case study, yeah. Okay, so give me a minute ada bunyi telefon pula sekejap. Alright. Okay, so today, okay, for information, this, I mean, also problem solving, we have a case study, and then after that, give me a minute, yeah. I think for problem solving, let me check. Okay, for this one, I already mentioned last week, yeah. We have 15% of case study. Okay. Okay, 15% of case study, and then we have scroll down. Okay, 15% case study, and then project assignment 15, yeah, and then midterm and quizzes 40. So I'll give you midterm 20, quizzes 20, so all 40, and then final exam 30. Okay, so case study. So I today I will give you the case study 15%, yeah, of this subject lah, CCM. For problem solving, sure. Okay, problem solving, hopefully that sama juga student masuk ya. Quizzes sama juga, quizzes and also midterm. So I give you midterm 20%, quizzes 20%, and then case study 15, project assignment 15, sama juga, yeah. So it's the same structure of assessment. Okay, I just write here just to alert yourself. This is the assessment. Yeah, course assessment. So 15% case study. And then 20% quizzes. 20% midterm. Exam. 15% project assignment. And 30% final exam. Okay, this is a structure. Okay, this is a structure. So altogether 30 but okay, all 100%. Okay, so this is a structure. So I will give today the 15%. So I think you can do it. So because our class will be ending, if I'm not mistaken, bila? July ke June? July. So hope that I can give 1 month the due date lah. Tapi jangan lupa ni lah ya, nanti last minute suddenly you lupa. Yeah, like
June apa? Sorry. June.
Oh sorry, June kan?
June.
Now it's actually masuk April already. April, May, June. So at least I cover, you should know lah ya, by right. Case study you boleh hantar lah lambat, tapi later you know definitely I don't want you to all squeeze in towards the end. You boleh hantar. towards before the 2 weeks before the final exam. Okay, but the problem is sometimes you have your own, you have other also courses. Okay, so just plan well. So maybe later this one due date I'll give maybe April. April. Okay, maybe 30th of April lah. Due date. Nanti I letak lah dekat dalam Xerox. Due date 30th of April. Okay, this one maybe I put also 30th of April. Okay. This one April, May lah May. Maybe May 18. Okay, project maybe boleh hantar lah sebelum end of the month. Okay, something like that. Okay, so I will put it inside accordingly in Xerox. So you can see, and I'll give you a calendar also. So it will notify you. All right, so yes, any problem? Ada So we continue. So today we discuss about cultural differences. So if let's say if you study any cultural theory itself, you can familiar with certain theory or maybe certain framework. Why they don't call it theory? Because theory is actually framework and theory is two different things. Theory is actually, for example, like theory of planned behavior is actually been used and it's already been analyzed, it's already generalized. But for culture, for a framework is actually still ongoing analysis before they become the theory itself. Even though that the theory is actually, the framework is already been designed or maybe been prepared many years, but still the the findings still have mixed what do you call that answers, or maybe a mixture of opinion. So sometimes but before they go to theory, they have the model or the framework first. Okay, so we study three of the theory itself, or the framework itself. We study about Hofstede, but this for Dutch they call it Hofstede, Hofstede, and then Trompinas, for Dutch, the pronunciation is Trompen-As, and Hofstede, is actually, but we just call it a normal one, Hofstede, and also Trompinas, So and also we study about globe study. So three framework that we will been exposed today about the cultural differences. So what is the difference of these three? Especially a lot of studies are focusing, especially cultural, in Dutch. They pronounce it Hert, Hert Hofstede, or we pronounce it Gert Hofstede, and also Fons Trompinas or Fon Trompinas, individualism and collective studies. So basically we will cover these three dimension or these three framework itself. Okay, so if you want to do your but of course study of cross cultural study will take times. It take times and will take a lot of effort, because as you know, culture is totally different as compared to other region or maybe other countries. Okay, so today we discuss the three one, and then now is actually what we want to understand. Hofstede cultural dimension. So Hofstede cultural dimension, there is actually 6. Power distance, individualism versus collectivism, masculinity versus femininity, yeah, uncertain avoidance, long-term orientation, yeah, versus short-term orientation, and also indulgence and so restraint. Yeah, so this is actually 6. So why this? Okay, please remember, Hofstede or Hofstede is actually focusing on values, attitude, and behavior. Yeah, values, attitude, and behavior. Whereas Trompinas or Trompen-As, yeah, Dutch pronounce it Trompen-As. Trompen-As is actually basically focusing on relationship, time, and control. So that's why you can see the understanding is, they are the same, but the understanding is different. Yeah, because the angle they are looking is different. So for example, that, yeah, when you look at the angle of on the top, yeah, is different. If you look at the angle on the side, left and right is different, and you look at angle of front is different, but they are the same. Yeah, because they are studying about culture.
Puan, Hofstede ni apa? Values, character and
Values, attitude and behaviors.
okay, behaviors.
So dia tak sama, ya, because dia punya pandangan berbeza. Ya, pandangan dia berbeza. The view of looking at it is different. So
Trompenas tu?
Trompenas is more on relationship, time and control.
Okay, masih Wan.
Okay, so they have Trompinas is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, which is for example, you can see, yeah, individualism versus communitarianism is actually almost the same as this individualism and collectivism. Sama saja, yeah. So yang lain tu semua a bit beza lah, yeah. Universalism, particularism, yeah, specific and diffuse, neutral and emotional, achievement and ascription, yeah, ascription, sequential, and also synchronics, and also internal and external. So what is this? This is just the dimension. Yeah, don't get confused. This is just a dimension. Yeah, dimension are not the same. Yeah, but the understand as the view itself, I told you, the views is not the same, but they are the study of culture. Yeah, so you have to look at different angle. Yeah, Trompinas and Hofstede, they have different angle of looking at it.
Okay. One slide tak bergerak.
Oh, sorry. Tak gerak Sebab saya pusing-pusing sini je. Okay, now we go to globe. Globe is actually very large scale. So dia more on leadership. Yeah, they focus on the leadership and the company behavior. Macam mana dia, why, for example, if you look at in Brazil, why the Brazilian company are not Mexico or Mexico, yeah, they're not the same as like US or UK, or maybe in Malaysia context, yeah, they are different. So this one is a kind of large scale research project. So it's actually by House, yeah. It's studied by House. I've forgotten it. Later we show. I will go narrow. Yeah, it's actually from the name is actually House, I think. Sekejap. Robert J. House. Yeah, 1990. So Trompinas and Hofstede ni hidup lagi. Yeah. So maksudnya that's why I said, yeah. Biasanya kalau framework tu nak jadi teori tu ambil masa, ya, sebab they have to orang cakap do a lot of analysis, ya, confirmed by the researchers, ya, barulah jadi teori, ya. Okay, so globe is actually large scales, and then they're focusing on 9 dimension, ya, sama juga tadi, power distance, uncertainty avoidance, institutional collectivism, in-group collectivism, gender, yeah, egalitarian, yeah, nism, assertive, future orientation, performance, and also humane, yeah, orientation. So globe study focusing on the leadership, yeah, on the based on that leadership based on the cultural dimension. Okay. So and then this one is actually a combination of Hofstede and also Trompinas. Okay, because individualism, yeah, is actually refers to societies in which the ties between individuals are loose and everyone is expected to look themselves as their immediate family. So individual is more towards something which is, they are more independent. Yeah, whereby collectivism is more dependent. Yeah, okay, they are more loose. Yeah, they're more to themselves. Yeah, they're more what do you call that? But collectivism is opposite of individualism, whereby they're working together. Yeah, they are very integrated and strong. Yeah, they are very working in cohesive kind of group. Yeah, they have they which throughout the people's lifetime continue to protect themselves in the questioning about loyalty. So they are very loyal to each other. Yeah. So this concept highlighted the individual versus the group. So individual you can see more on the European side. Yeah. For example, you can see in in UK. Yeah, in certain area they are in Dutch, Netherlands, or maybe in Scandinavian. So they are more on this kind of individualistic. Whereby collectivism, you can look at more prior to Asia, Middle East. Yeah. Okay. So why? Because they are, they are. I mean, for example, that in China, in Malaysia, yeah, they are more towards culture of working together. Yeah, togetherness instead of independent. Okay. So that is actually the concept, but still you can see a lot of for example the expat who actually in Malaysia, who actually maybe in other countries, they bring their own culture, national culture to Malaysia itself, but still they actually adapting the collectivism culture itself in Malaysia, because they are normally they work individually, because their efforts or maybe their performances also is actually based individually. But in Malaysia, because we are very prone of working together, so that is actually how sometimes they to blend this kind of culture, it takes time, because especially expat, if you also go to other countries, maybe in Australia, New Zealand, so you can see the differences of they are working independently we are working with the group, so totally you can see the differences when you travel overseas, when you travel internationally, so definitely you can see the differences of this culture itself. Okay, so we go further by giving some examples so you can understand better. So Gert Hofstede or Gert Hofstede, Gert Hofstede is actually what do you call that, study about the culture across the culture dimension, more than 110 10,000 people who actually working in IBM. So IBM company, as you can see, is actually all over the world. So they're actually looking at the 40 countries itself. Yes, it's actually a very big scale. For more than 110,000 people. So from there you can see, he formed the 6th dimension, of culture itself. So it's actually, looking at the concept of attitude, values, So you can see why the consumer behave rooted by based on the culture. So for example, like we buy things also rooted by our culture itself. So how do we behave? For example, that to understand this, of course, the retailer, especially retailers who are actually from like Tesco or maybe from Walmart. Walmart is actually when they enter China, so totally different kind of concept, because Walmart, and China, because China have what do you call that? Have the concept of collectivism, and Walmart, eventually the origin itself, the HQ, the culture itself is actually developed. So when you look at this contrast of consumer behavior, so the retailer itself, like Walmart, Tesco, they need to understand the culture before they, intend to sell the product, to local itself, or maybe to Malaysia itself. Same goes like McD, same goes like KFC. They are all from US, So when they enter Malaysia, so they have to look at the consumer behavior of among the Malaysian itself. Why do they behave this way? So they need to study. They need to study all this the rooted culture Yeah, because we are actually being, living harmonious, yeah, among the Malay, Chinese, and Indian. So they don't understand. Of course, yeah, they initially they don't understand, or the mixed culture of that we have. Yeah, the rooted culture that we, after independent 1957. In fact, before that also. Yeah. So this is actually very unique, yeah, whereby we are living in the mixture of culture, the Malay, Chinese, and Indian, yeah, whereby in their countries, in US, they don't have this kind of thing. If in fact they have the Hispanic, Latino, yeah, they also have Asian, but it's not strong as compared to our, yeah, culture, the rooted culture in Malaysia. Yeah, so of course they need to study, yeah, to understand the consumer behavior, yeah, before they anchor their business in Malaysia. Okay, same goes like they go to Vietnam, they go to other Thailand, yeah, they need to understand. So that's why you can see like McD, they try to lose a bit, yeah. For example, they introduce certain product which is, yeah, with the taste, yeah, of Malaysian, for example, that you can see the fried chicken also is actually, yeah, because we love, yeah, our spicy, yeah, the spiciness of the chicken, kalau boleh pedas lagi. So they make an effort to have that kind of the local touch. Yeah. So if you go to Japan, the McD, they sell, yeah, teriyaki burger. Teriyaki burger is actually a pork burger, which is non halal. Yeah. So but it's actually, it's actually they lose it, or maybe they make it as the blend, yeah, to the culture of the Japanese. So you go to, for example, in Thai, so they also serve the Thai, what do you call that, I have forgotten the name, but it's actually based of rice. It's actually a basil kind of, the name itself I've forgotten, but it's actually
Pad
yes,
Thai.
yes. So they use that kind of, uh, local touch, just to get, yeah, the momentum itself, because they have to lose a bit. They cannot just sell whatever that they produce in America and then sell it to Malaysia. Yes, we can eat, but yeah, they need to have some adaptation, yeah, certain adaptation. For example, like Hon Leong and Shanghai Bank, yeah, UOB, yeah. So they have also have, what do you call that, give the customers of Sharia, but this is just a window. Yeah, it's not like Arachi, it's not like Islamic Bank, Bank Muamalat. No, they just use the window of Malaysia. I mean, of the Islamic, yeah, Islamic loan, for example. Yeah. So all this is like, for example, Standard Chart also they have. Yeah, Standard Chart also they have. So because they want to have, yeah, some sort of to welcome, yeah, the customers, especially, yeah, about to lose a bit, yeah, about the culture, especially we are living about 66%, yeah, to 67% of Muslim in Malaysia. Yeah, so you need to understand, yeah, this is why they aim. Yeah, for example, at Walmart, so they sell in China, they sell rice wine. Yeah, so of course they don't have it in their country, yeah, the origin country, but they sell it in China, yeah, the rice wine, and a certain product which is, yeah, sellable in China, yeah, which is they are, I mean, the drink, I mean, sorry, the wine that they use, yeah, for cooking and all that. So they sell it in Walmart. Yeah, so they cannot be so stiff. Yeah, they cannot be so, how to say, naive. They cannot be so stringent about whatever that they sell. Yeah, in their country they sell to in China or maybe in Malaysia. So they have to adapt also, yeah, the culture. So this is what Hostad, yeah, mentioned. Yeah, this is actually about the differences. Okay. All right, this is a sixth dimension that I meant that let's go one by one later. Yeah, so it's actually from the power distance, from low to high. Yeah, you can see that egalitarian. Yeah, up to hierarchical. So, but like us, we are more to hierarchical. Yeah, for egalitarian, it's actually equal rights, men and women. So that's why you can see in certain part of Europe, yeah, egalitarian is actually normal. Yeah, the men and the women, they are always, I mean, they have equal rights. So you can be the the president. Yeah, the women also can be the president itself. Yeah, for example, like Margaret Thatcher and all that. Yeah, okay. So that is actually low. Yeah, and also high. Collectivism. Yeah, individualism. This is actually the one that I said. Group and also individual. Yeah, uncertainty. For example, in Japan, they cannot tolerate risk. Yeah, they have. That's why you can see Japanese. Yeah, they are what do you call that? They in fact they call the foreigners. Yeah, the foreigners, there is actually term for them. Yeah, they don't believe strangers. Yeah, spontaneously, or maybe they, for example, like in US you can see a lot of incidences, yeah, whereby uh, they when they after they they can just follow a guy. Yeah, if let's say they just want to tompang balik and all that. Yeah, that is normal over there. But in Asia, yeah, we also living, we also have the culture not trusting the strangers, because in fact our parents, yeah, is already, yeah, guide us not to believe the strangers. Yeah, if let's say the strangers ask you to to tompang you balik or whatever, please don't allow, or please say thank you, or please uh, be near with your friend. Don't be working alone. Yeah, going back to the school, because we have been trained, or we have been nurtured like this. But in Europe or in US, they are very independent. Yeah, after they are 18 years old, they actually move out from the house. Like us, yeah, we stay, yeah, in our nucleus family. You know what's a nucleus family? The parents, yeah, the not the uncle and aunts lah, ya, yang dekat-dekat, datuk, nenek, mak, bapa, adik-beradik. There's the nucleus family. So we stay in the nucleus family. Sometimes we bring our wife or husband, staying together with the parents itself, the nuclear family itself. Yeah, but over there, no. 18 years old, it means you're out from the house. Yeah, so that is normal. So that's why you can see a lot of crime, involvement in that side, because they are too independent. Yeah, so you still need to have your nucleus family to support you. Yeah, so you can see that they are more the anxiety avoidance index is actually very low in that particular area. Yeah, whereby it's high in Asia. Yeah, so nurture importance, power importance, this is feminine, masculine. Yeah, it's the same like feminine. Yeah, femininity in actually, for example, like in countries like Dutch and Netherlands. Yeah, they they can have, the same opinion, with the man itself. But you can see like masculine in Middle East, they are very dominant. Yeah, so it's just few years only the Saudi can drive, the female, can drive the car. It's just a few years ago they can vote, because last time the female cannot vote. Cannot throw the vote, cannot drive a car. But nowadays, they are already open the door, they become modernized already, so the female can drive the car. You cannot walk alone.
Surprisingly, Puan, to add to that,
Mm.
Saudi Arabia now has Miss Saudi Arabia and Miss Universe. Surprising.
Yeah,
They actually open doors. So
Yes.
it's quite an interesting observation as well. So what you said.
Yeah lah, maybe because of the new I think they already I think it's actually an open door itself, whereby you can see, the Salman itself have, the upbringing lah. I mean the background of him, you can see lah, it's actually quite modern.
Yeah, bagus juga. They are actually imparting that, just letting the young ones take over.
Yes.
So it's good that they're doing that.
There is actually good and bad lah. And there's actually
yeah. Nothing is perfect, kan, Puan. But the thing is, at least there is a dialogue. So
yes.
the point here, that's the whole point of cross cultural.
So you can see, they can now jog or walk, without their orang cakap sibling, with them. They can just, so you can see the differences lah. Last time, the shopping arcade, they segregated, dia maksudnya diorang segregatekan family and also bachelor last time. Tak boleh. Even McD also ada ada, the division itself. But nowadays is okay. Everybody can just walk in and eat, peacefully. Yeah, that is actually the trend. Yeah, why? Yeah, they keep on. I mean, this is actually how lah. Yeah, the dimension change. Yeah, because maybe because of the needs change. The mentality change. The how to say, the understanding about the world change. Yeah, so that's why they change also in their culture dimension. Okay, so long term, for example, in certain countries, they are focusing on the short term instead of the long term, whereby the Chinese, they are very, they're thinking about the future. Yeah. So that's why you can see like in China, People Republic of China, they opened the door, for the capitalism is just recently, not recently in 1 year lah. I mean, during 60s, 70s, they're still, in the control of communism, communists, because they have this orientation of long-term, orientation, So they are, like North Korea also, they have this, long-term orientation is very high. That's why they are very secluded, They don't want to open the door. The North, I'm not talking about the South, the North itself, because they're scared that, the influences of all this will influence their people, like South Korea itself. So okay, again, I will touch this again with example. Restraint, indulgence, satisfaction, and also which one is actually high, indulgence is actually satisfaction. Restraint is actually, some people say restraint is actually good. Okay, so let's have a look at one by one. What is that? So I'll give you example. Okay, individualism, collectivism. As I mentioned just now, individualistic is more on independent, more into oneself, myself, all the self one. So they are more strong. I mean, for collectivism, they are more loyal to the group, cooperation and maintaining the harmony. So that's why you can see, in fact, you can see the concept of this gangsterism, or maybe along, in the Chinese itself. You can see the concept, they are always together. So they have their own taiko, their own clan, So why? Because this is a concept of collectivism. So you have to take care of your clan. You have to take care of your group. The taiko will take care, the group itself. So this is actually inherited, back, of their culture, of their culture, because their culture is collectivism. Same goes like us also. We have our, for example, our in Malaysia also, so you have to take care of your anak buah. You have to take care of your, this is actually your family. You have to take care of your family. You cannot disturb the family itself. But nowadays you can see it's actually diminishing. Tapi kalau macam dulu, the relationship is very, very close. You can look at during Kenduri. You can see during Kenduri last time. I still remember last time when I got married. My late mother and the neighborhood itself near to my house, we will cook from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If let's say the event is on Sunday, so we cook from the Thursday itself. So we call the orang kampung, and before that, my mother said last time, in the kampung itself, the togetherness spirit is actually very, very strong. Kalau macam the Malay, if let's say the one of the lady got pregnant, dia kena, of course lah, have to wait for 9 months kan. So the orang kampung is already, collect the, orang cakap kayu api already, collect the firewood, and then visit the family, and then give them sugar, give them flour, tepung, gula. Itu konsep dia tau. That means konsep collectivism is very, very acute. Maksudnya memang kuat at that particular time. But nowadays you can see kahwin pun pakai VP saja, pakai digital card. Last time no. Last time you have to go and and see and go to the house and invite them face to face. Sekarang ni semua digital. So you nampak tak the concept of collectivism is actually diluting to individualism. So I could say that maybe in another 20 years, 50 years, kita pun tak tahu. I mean, in fact now also kita tak tahu who is actually our neighbor. So kita dah going, we are from the collectivism, we are actually now going to individualism. We don't care what is going on, of our neighbors, because we always busy with our work. Masuk, keluar rumah pukul 9 at 7 o'clock, and then after that, we reach home at 10 o'clock. So at that time, semua dah tutup pintu already. The only thing you are actually free is on Saturday and Sunday. But Saturday, Sunday, you actually spending your time with your family. So you can see the concept of this is actually like, dah makin lama makin hilang tau. The concept of kenduri, the concept of cook together, the concept of knowing every single one, family, of the neighborhood, in that particular kampung. The concept of togetherness, to cook together, to work together, the concept is already, you can see lah, because of nowadays, the demand of this wedding planner is very high. Kita last time mana ada wedding planner, ada tukang makeup adalah, mak andam adalah. Now mak andam also they don't hire, they just call the makeup artist, just to make up the pengantin perempuan. Last time we use mak andam. Mak andam tu, that means they will for the Malay lah, I'm talking about the Malay, they hire the mak andam because mak andam will naikkan the seri, that means the of your face, and then they will give you some particular ayat lah, that means you have to recite, baca, to protect you from all this kind of unwanted spirit lah, for example. Tadi dah tak ada, mak andam punya profession tu makin lama makin hilang. Last time during my time memang mak andam tu laku, but nowadays no more mak andam, because the demand is not there,
Nama dia tukar puan, sekarang stylist.
Yelah, stylish, lepas tu makeup artist lah semualah, So konsep tu you tengok banyak dah profession tu dah tak ada. Last time for information, there is actually ketua tukang masak tau in the kampung itself. So we call this ketua tukang masak, dia tanya, okay, you nak masak apa? Okay, berapa you punya tetamu? How many days you want to cook? So we tanya the ketua tukang masak tu. Sekarang tak ada, orang kuali kawah tu yang besar tu pun dah tak ada. Okay, so that is actually collectivism. So example, in a very high individualistic society, for example in US, individual achievement and person goals are prioritized over group harmony. People are encouraged to pursue their own interests and also make independent decision. Okay, but for and then the second one, for high collectivism, you can see Japan. Japan is actually have very loyal, and also harmony, in their individual needs. So they are more on well-being of their family, company, and community. So that's why you can see they can work 12 hours a day. They are very workaholic lah, the Japanese. They are very workaholic. So I did ask them, why you so workaholic? They said, no, we have to save some money, because later when we are actually pension, kita dah retired, so we can go for vacation. So that's why you can see, the tourists who came to Malaysia is all orang-orang tua tau. If you go to, last time I used to look at the Reliance holiday kan, so look at the bus, the tourists. So they come up from the bus, the Reliance punya bus, dia tengok semua orang tua-tua. Cakap, why this? They said, the tourist guide said, this is a normal people of Japanese tourists. So the young people, they work, and then because they want to save the money itself towards the end of their retirement. So they will enjoy. So you can see like Japanese, if you can see their elderly people is actually increasing of the statistics every year. You'll be surprised to see. Yeah, why? Because they, wanting, they save their money towards the retirement, and then they can enjoy, their money, or maybe whatever they can spend, towards the retirement days itself. Yeah. So that's why you can see the statistics of these old people is actually increasing in Europe, in certain Asian countries. Yeah. Okay, in fact Malaysia pun naik tahu statistik orang-orang dah berumur ni. Yeah, about 3 to 5% a year. It's quite high also. Yeah, so the government later have to allocate these elderly people especially for health. Yeah, health, what do you call that? Especially hospitalization lah. Yeah, medicine and all that. Okay. All right, so power distance, as I mentioned, the higher one is actually more towards the middle, Middle East countries. They are very, have significant power distance, between the bosses and the subordinate, So in India, so last time there is actually one of my student, from India, said, Madam Amra, can I see you? I said, yes, can. Oh, in India, it's not easy to see the lecturer. You have to make appointment. You have to, for example, that you can see because of the caste. So they feel that the lecturer, I said, like in Malaysia, you can just knock the door and go into the room itself and speak to your lecturer. But in India, no. You have to get appointment. Sometimes you need to follow up, to see the lecturer itself, because sometimes the lecturer don't want to see you. Yeah, same goes like in Nigeria also, because I also have experience teaching Nigerian student. Yeah, they look tall, to all this kind of, especially the teacher itself. When the teacher or maybe the lecturer is actually open their mouth, they listen. But surprisingly in Malaysia, they, maybe because of in the same culture itself lah. But in Malaysia, like me, when I can control them. I can control them. Let's say they make a lot of fuss, I know how to control them. I know how to make them listen to me. Okay, but certain lecturer, they cannot. They try to play out with the lecturer. Those lecturers who just very fresh one, just finished the MBA or maybe PhD. So they make fun of the lecturer itself. So this is what happened last time. I think one or two of the lecturers itself, engineering, faculty of engineering, they locked the door. I said, wait, and then the lecturer called me, Puan Amra, please, can you get security to open the door? I said, what's wrong? The student locked me inside, the room itself. And then I said, okay, fine. And then I called the security opened the door, and the next day itself, the same thing. And then the lecturer called me, Amra, can you please come to my class and control my students? They are from Nigeria. I just go in and then I yell to them. I said, this is a class. This is not a market itself. So you listen to me. Why you don't respect your lecturer? But surprisingly, there is actually one particular Nigerian lecturer in the same faculty. So they said, Amra, you have to control. You need to control that. So this is their culture. Because they are so playful, So you have to make sure that you can control the game. You can control the class itself. If you don't know how to control the class, they will make fun of you. It's the same university that I went, few universities, Sagi, Linton. So it's the same thing. So you need to have like Chinese, they will come to the class, People Republic of China, they come to the class before I enter the class. So if let's say I start the class at 9, they already have in the room, at 8:45 or maybe 8:30. This is the culture. The Nigerian, the class start at 9, they will enter 9:15, 9:30. This is their culture. Okay. So when I control them, I said, I will lock the door. I said, you enter 9, I give you 9:10. That is the last. So if you enter 9:15, I'm sorry, I'll lock the door. Because they need to have the signature. Because if they don't sign and then later, they have to go back to their country because attendance is 80% compulsory for immigration, immigration purposes. So they need to sign the attendance. Say, no way. You enter my class late, so I'm so sorry. I will not give you this attendance list to you to sign. Yeah. So they will expel, the student. Yeah, they will deport back the students back to Nigeria because in immigration very very stringent. They will look at all this in attendance itself. 80% is a must. So this is actually how certain power distance in Middle East they are very very high, and in what do you call that, in Sweden, in Netherlands, the it's actually very low, in the power distance index because, they feel that the bosses and and the employee is actually like a friend, or maybe they can just throw, some opinion, whereby in Middle East, for example, Middle Eastern countries, for example, in Arab countries, or in fact in Malaysia, we have this very high, significant distance of bosses and subordinate. So
you mentioned about you are able to control the Nigerian. Okay. In Africa, the subcontinent is so large. Only the Nigerian. How about the rest? Like
the rest, I'm not sure because I have majority of my students is actually from Nigeria. There are few from Rwanda. There are few from, but the number is smaller. I think about 1 or 2. So the biggest chunk is actually Nigerian. So that's why I understand their culture. Not all African they actually know how to speak English. Because English is only from British colonial. Some of them, like Mali and all that is actually from French. So that sometimes you don't assume that they can speak English well. Sometimes some of the countries is actually colonized by the French, not British. Like Nigeria is actually British. They can speak English well.
Some of the finest linguist scholars are all Nigerians anyway, because English is their third biggest language used.
Yes. Okay, so that is actually power distance. Now we go to avoidance. So as you can see, high avoidance, like Japan, they try to minimize the ambiguity, and also they will have some stability. So they will stick to the rules and protocol. So sometime last time when I was in M-Bank, so my customers actually from Japan. So of course they will ask questions. There's thousands of questions they ask. About the policy, about this, about that. So sometimes if you have to know your product well, before you need to do your presentation. Okay. For certain countries, like Netherlands, they have very greater tolerance of uncertainty. That means they are taking risks. They are they are taking risks. Why? Because these people they are more open. They are more to innovation. So that's why you can see a lot of like in certain countries like Austria, not Australia, Austria, Netherlands, Sweden, So Germany, So all these people, they are, they can accept. They are all these innovators itself. They can accept. They can tolerate with something with a risk. With a risk, they are risk averse. They actually they are risk takers. Whereby the Japanese is risk averse. The countries that I mentioned, they are risk takers. So they can, when you are risk takers, that means you can embrace innovation. You can embrace innovation. You can we are so creative. But in certain countries, they are so rigid. No, this one it cannot be changed. No, this one cannot be changed. So when you are so rigid, so definitely changes cannot be made. So changes cannot be made. So that's why you can see like in IKEA companies, they're all about innovation, product. 3M, they're all about innovation because the management itself is actually, most of them are staying in Europe. They are more innovative. They are more open-minded. Instead of sometimes if you look at Japanese, like Sony, Sony itself, yes, once upon a time they are, but now we can see, Sony still they have the company, but the company is not like, it's losing their momentum already long time ago. So during 90s you can see Sony is actually doing well. Like Kodak. Kodak also not doing well. I think Kodak also no more already. They already declared bankrupt. So they don't want, because they don't want, for example, they knew already digital camera is already in the market, but they don't want to implement, because one of the engineers, if you read the studies of the history of this digital camera, one of the engineers is actually when they discovered about the digital camera is actually from the Kodak, from the Kodak company. They introduced this to the management, but management refused to take the ideas. Same goes like Nokia lah, but of course Nokia is actually not from Japan, it's from Europe, but they are still they want to stick to their system, to their why? Because they feel that Android, because at that time Android was just introduced back on I think early 2000. So Apple, Samsung are the one who actually the new players during 2000 itself. But Nokia, Motorola is all gone because they don't want to take the risk. So it's not easy, because something which is new, for example, like Yahoo. Yahoo was before Google was established. So Google, I think the two founders, they went to see Yahoo. They want to sell the idea about, because they already found how to get the search engine within how many seconds, millions of information they can get. So they have like the Google, they have the formula. So they want to sell the formula to Yahoo, but Yahoo don't want. Yahoo feel that this is actually a bad idea, and then they few companies rejected the ideas of Google founders. So they formed their own company. So that's why you can see when Google started of the very good search engine, because they can just 1 second they can have I think how 1.6 or 1.8 millions of information, as compared to Yahoo, Opera, and then some Explorer. So they feel regretted. Why? Because they should buy the idea itself. So same thing like this one lah. I've forgotten. So they sell. Like MySpace. MySpace. Facebook, like Mark Zuckerberg already sell the ideas to MySpace, but MySpace still stick to the idea. So that's why Mark Zuckerberg he invented Facebook itself. So the idea itself has actually been introduced to MySpace. MySpace rejected. MySpace said no. We feel that our business is still updated. But towards the end, Mark Zuckerberg managed to to anchor the social media. Okay, so that is actually what do you call that, avoidance index, which is Japanese. It's actually is a risk averse, whereby in Netherlands it's actually risk takers. Okay. Masculine, masculine, and also femininity, feminine. So as you can see in Germany, the ambition, the achievement, the ambition, the material is actually is actually been, gender roles are often clearly defined. So that means it's no problem. Whereby in in Sweden, they are more fluid. That means the women and men, they have egalitarian. That means they have fair. They have very what do you call that, fair chances. But for Germany, no. They still have. They are very. If you study about German culture, they are very proud of their culture. They're very proud of the culture, and they feel that whatever it is, you have to be dominant. That means, especially the role of the gender itself, you have to be dominant in your position. For example, the male itself, they have to be dominant in the society. whereby in Sweden, they are more, so that's why you can see all the LGBT, is more in that particular area. Sweden, Netherlands, somewhat, or that area itself lah, because they are more fluid, they are both men and women, they can express their opinion. But in certain area, of course, masculinity is actually very high. In fact, in Malaysia also, we are very dominant of masculinity. In Saudi or in Middle East, of course, definitely. In Japan also the same. But in UK, you can see that slightly, they are more in this high femininity. Okay, so that's why you can see not all is actually dominant by the masculine itself. Sometimes it's actually, it's not to say they give fair chances to feminine itself. They give fair chances to feminine. But you look at in Malaysia, we also have the female what you call pilot itself, like AirAsia, they have also quite numbers of female pilot, AirAsia pilot itself. So that is actually something that it's not to say that we are so orthodox, but we actually embrace modernization. So we give fair chances. But in one of my friend study teach in, I've forgotten, somewhere in Middle East lah, Middle East itself. So the women will stay in the big classroom. The man will sit in front. The lady will sit at the back. So if let's say the lady want to ask questions, so they will write a piece of paper, so they will pass. And then the man, the student itself, they will pass to the lecturer, and the lecturer will read the piece of paper. That is actually something which is still dominant by the masculine. Okay, so not all, but you see, people like Saudi also, they already changed the concept of modernization. Okay, now long-term orientation and short-term. So long-term is in China, that's what I mentioned. China, they have the focus on perseverance, investing in the future. So that's why you can see, I don't know lah, this is what I feel, that this is in your blood. So that's why you are so concerned about your your saving. Statistics have shown that the Chinese, they are very high percentage of saving instead of the Malay and also the Indian. This is not me who say it, but this is by statistics. In fact, I have because last time I used to work in a bank, so I can see that the Chinese, to buy car, normally we offer 5 years, 60 months lah, up to 72 months, up to 9 years. Okay, but the Chinese, they will pick only those who are actually like 5 years. So I said, why you take 5 years? Because 5 years, the installment will be higher. They said, no, if you pay for 9 years, the car, that means you're paying interest so high. Might as well I save. I said, oh, it's true. So, so when I have this kind of customers, majority of my Chinese customers, they have this kind of feeling. They want to reduce, if possible, they want to reduce the interest rate. Okay, and then they will save for the future. They will buy insurance. You see, the Chinese, this is actually, I'm telling you the truth. This is what I foresee. I have experienced. When the son or the daughter, the wife give birth to the son or daughter, they will, the first day itself, or maybe 1 week lah, they will buy insurance already. They buy insurance. And then contradict of but nowadays you can see lah, the Malay and also the Indian also, they have they are already being notified, or maybe they are aware about the seriousness of this insurance itself. But across, the normal, scenario that I've happened to experience. The Chinese, when they have the baby is actually was born, they will buy the insurance. They will buy, for example, something like fixed deposit, and they will buy insurance. No matter how, for example, maybe that father is just mediocre. That means they are just average kind of workers only. Yeah, that means they are not really all this earning 6 figures or 7 figures. No, they're just earning, like you and me only. Yeah. Okay. So that is actually how I experience lah. Yeah. Throughout of the 10 years working in the bank. So they will save in the fixed deposit. Yeah, they will put their money into the what do you call that? Collateral lah. For example, like they will buy gold. Yeah. So this is actually, maybe it's actually your culture. Yeah, maybe it's actually been developed in your rooted culture itself. So that's why you are so focused on your future. Yeah. Okay, but for the Malay and Indian, yeah, you can see they are sometimes, they are like insurance and all that. I have to say, during my presentation, to sell insurance on behalf of the car insurance, I said, yeah, you buy insurance for your car, but you don't buy insurance for yourself. Surprisingly, is it? Yeah, but if you go to US, you go to Europe, with no insurance, you cannot enter this hospital. Even in Singapore, so you don't have any insurance, you cannot enter the hospital itself. Yeah. So this is really, why insurance is very important. Because as you can see, whatever that you buy 20 years ago, yeah, last time insurance covered maybe it's only 100,000, yeah, per annum. But nowadays, because of the cost of living or maybe the medication fees is very high, so 100,000 a year is not enough. So if you have cancers, yeah, for example, yes, very active cancers like stage 2 and above, yeah, you need to have at least 200,000 per year. For example, like Chef One, I think the last year, I think he spent about for the diagnosis only. Yeah, diagnosis only is about 75,000 just for in the initial one. 75,000 just for the cancer. Yeah, so it's not cheap. Yeah, it's not cheap. So that's why you can see last time, when 20 years ago, yeah, they just covered maybe 50 to 100,000 per year. Or 100,000 per year nowadays is not enough. So that's why insurance, yeah, the premium is actually expensive nowadays, because they need to cover the expenses. Yeah, they need to cover the expenses for 1 year. Yeah, average, yeah, about 200,000. Yeah, especially cardiac, your jantung and also your otak is very expensive. Okay, so that is actually low-term orientation and short-term. Yeah, so short-term, you can see the US, they are more to short-term. Give me a minute, yeah. So think again lah, yeah. Think again. So that's why you can see a lot in public hospital, people are crowded. Yeah, people are jammed up. Yeah, because of the 2 ringgit, just we need to pay only for 2 ringgit. And you can get a lot of medicine. Yeah, so what do you expect? Yeah, but you'll be surprised to see my students said, yeah, those who are from China, from India, from Pakistan, madam, public hospital in Malaysia is still good, madam. Yeah, Indonesia also the same. Students of Indonesia also said the same thing. Public hospital in Malaysia is very good. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, even though that you have to wait for 3 hours, 1 hour to get the number, 1 hour to see the doctor, 1 hour to take your medicine, but still worth it as compared to them. Yeah, as compared to them in India, sometimes in Pakistan, they got no bed. Yeah, there's actually no, if you're sick, whatever, Sometimes there's no space, or maybe sometimes you cannot enter the hospital also because the hospital is already very, very full. Yeah. So you don't have numbers also that particular day. The number is already finished. You have to come the next day. Yeah. So in fact, in our immigration also is very good. I think they improve a lot. Yeah. So my student also make a joke. Madam, I just try to call the immigration number. Madam, I got them. I speak to them. I speak to the officer. In India, it's a joke lah to get the number. It's a joke that someone pick up from that particular end. So they said it's impossible. But in Malaysia, still I can call. Still, yeah, I can speak to the officer. Yeah. Okay, so maybe we never travel, we don't know. We just assume that our system is not good, our Malaysian system is not good. But if you compare to other countries, we are much, much more better. Yeah, we are much, much more. But of course, you cannot compare, like all this, very high-end kind of country in Germany and all that. Yeah, but still, we are still good. Okay, next, indulgence. Yeah, indulgence and also restraint. So indulgence means that, this dimension examine the extent of which society allow, let's see, allow the gratification for basic desire, human desire related to enjoy. Gratification tu maksudnya kebebasan lah, enjoying life and having fun. That is gratification. So culture with high indulgence tend to allow for greater freedom, and gratifying, human desire, while the culture with high restraint, said very strict norm, kena pakai baju labo-labo, kena tutup here, there, you cannot go here, you cannot go there, that one is limited for this one only. That is actually still ada. This is all the orthodox kind of, if you go to Vatican, Vatican City also is the same. They are in Europe, but they are very restrained. So you cannot simply wear, whatever that you want to enter the Vatican City, you need to wear properly. So, but in fact, in certain countries, of course, in Malaysia also, you have to respect, you need to go to the mosque, you need to cover, Barack Obama, who actually came to Malaysia, I think during the, what do you call that, the Prime Minister, I think, Bosco, kan dia datang, the wife had to cover, wife to have to cover wearing tudung, enter, the whatever lah, the masjid ke whatever ke. So that is actually, something which is, we of course we have to respect, the noble, place of the mosque itself. We do respect. We cannot just shouting, we cannot just yelling, So we do respect, that particular place. So we go to the, for example, you want to go to wedding, for example, like I went to wedding, the Indian wedding in the temple also, I respect lah, So not to say that you go to temple, the Indian temple, that means you convert, no, I mean, they respect, because the wedding is actually held in the temple itself. So I went there, my best friend, wedding, so I went. So I see lah, So I said, is it okay? He said, yes, but you have to be, you should respect lah, whatever that, the culture, or maybe the, the area itself is actually very sacred. So you have to respect, you have to respect that particular area. Okay. So same goes like last time when I was in Convent Bukit Nanas. So we have to go to the church, So not to say to listen to the preacher or whatever, but it's just sometimes, there is actually choir that we have to listen. There is actually church choir. During when I was in Form 1, Form 2 lah. So the teacher bring us to listen to the church choir. So we sit in the church, and then we listen. So of course, we have to respect the church itself. Even though that you are, of course, you are Muslim, but you respect other religion also. You respect other religion also. So one of my friend also, last time during funeral of my Chinese friend, so I went, everybody is actually weeping, menangis kan. So I just, show my respect lah, to the late father itself. So they said, hey, Amra, if you are crying, they give you money. I said, no need lah. What for you want to give you? Is it true when they said that the Chinese lah, when you weep, maksudnya you menangis, they will give you some money lah. Is it true? I don't know because my friend asked me to cry. Okay.
Everybody is given a small little token.
Yes.
Inside.
Amra, you cry, Amra. Later you get 50 ringgit. I said, no lah, I don't want. I said, yeah. But I follow them, because, we are best friends. I follow them to the, they have the van, right? So we follow lah. I will have to walk, quite distance, And then they say, why you follow? I said, no lah, all the gang, the lecturer itself in that particular faculty, we walk, together to pay respect, to the last respect, to the father, the late father itself. So it's very nice, it's very nice. It's just throwing some, something that, of the last journey itself, before, it's actually been placed, to another world, Okay, so that is actually how, restraint and also indulge plays a role. So one side is actually very gratification, you can have the fun, and the other side is actually very stringent, that means you cannot, So frugal, what is a frugal? Frugal maksudnya jimat cermat, frugal means jimat cermat lah. So in Japan, so you can see all Japanese is true lah. They are very kedekut. They have this, kind of philosophy. They are very kedekut in the sense that they'll just buy whatever they need. So that's why you can see. I think there is actually one particular culture. Somebody have written about how this the stinginess of the Japanese itself. They are very stingy. So they just buy something which is necessary to of course I'm talking about majority, I'm not talking about the minority itself, majority of them. So they want to buy something, they have to make sure it's actually worthwhile. They can't say, they just don't want to buy something which is like us, we are so spendthrift, tapi macam diorang punya culture, they are more very very concerned about when they want to take out their money. Okay, so that is actually indulge and dissipate. So this is actually the map. So we take a break. 10:30. This is a map of high power, low power. Individualism versus collectivism. Collectivism, you can see very high in Guatemala, Venezuela, Panama, Singapore, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Yugoslavia, Mexico. This is actually all this very high power of collectivism. Power, very high, what do you call that? For example, power distance, you can see, in France, in South Africa, Spain, Italy, Individualism, you can see in Finland, Germany, New Zealand, Great Britain, Australia, it's true, So Israel, you can see that is actually in more on the individualism, Okay, so you can see this is actually the power distance, individualism, what do you call that, dimension. Okay, and then we go down to, okay, this one, Pakistan is actually Thailand, Arab countries. So this is actually, okay, power distance, Denmark is actually low, Canada, this is same just now. Hong Kong, uncertainty avoidance, we are in very high. Philippines, East Africa, West Africa, Hong Kong, India, Malaysia, and Singapore. Okay, so this one, very high, uncertainty. Very low here. Okay. So, okay, so now we go to Trumpinas, font Trump and R's. Okay, right. So this researcher also is from Dutch. Hostad is also from Dutch. So font Trump and R's, is actually have the same, how to say, not to say same, different view, Okay, for universalism and also particularism is actually more towards something which is, when you are high in universalism, you tend to prioritize rules, standard, and consistency. Whereby high in particularism, you are actually more on flexibility, personal relationship, and exceptions of rules. That means you can bend the rules lah. Ya, tapi kalau ada like in Germany, don't play. Ya, last time I have actually experienced, I give one particular hire purchase agreement to him. He just called the lawyer. I said, can I have the agreement by tomorrow? No, I need to hire my lawyer first. So what is actually stated in the agreement? I said, my goodness. If you want to have, I said, put it this way, I give you another 3 days. If you still don't want to sign, I'm so sorry, you have to buy cash, I said. Because this one is actually the policy, because you are actually applying the loan from the bank. So whatever agreement is actually, of course, in the favor of the bank. Yeah, because we are giving you 80% loan. You're just taking out your 20% loan, cash itself. The 80% is actually been loaned by the bank itself. So that's why we have to give you this kind of agreement. If you by 3 days you don't sign, I'm so sorry, you said. We have to void this agreement itself, null and void, you said. I just said like that. I said I need to call my lawyer. I need to understand what is this clause, blah blah blah, and all about. I said whatever clause that you're actually looking at is actually been implemented. It's actually been designed by the central bank, because we are the commercial bank. We have to make sure that we have to abide with the law of the central bank. Yeah, but he still have some questions. So I said okay, fine. Then after, I think the last day itself, because I give him 3 days, and then the lawyer came. I don't understand this and this. I said, I'm not the lawyer. I'm so sorry. I'm not very good in explaining this. Yeah, all these legal terms, terminologies to you. But you can just, call the legal department and ask. I need to have another 1 more day. I said, okay, that's it. After that, no more. Because we need to, after the sign, because we need to release the payment to the dealer. Yeah. Okay, so the dealer been calling me, Amra, where's the check? I said, customer have not signed. Macam mana nak bagi check? And they can say, you please persuade the customer to sign. Yeah, the lawyer came to the office and explained, okay, I don't understand this clause. Can you please further explain? I said, I'm not the one who actually, I know what it's actually about, but if you want to have detail about the legal terms, I said, you have to call the legal department. Yeah. Okay, so 1 day after that, he signed. Yeah, so the lawyer, the legal department in front of, he signed inside the room of the legal department, head of legal department. So I said, I don't want to. It's very difficult, because this is the culture. They are very particular. They are so, they really have kind of very rigid, something which is, they are not really open their mind to flexibility. Tak ada. Everything have to be all in order. This thing have to be like this. Okay. So that is actually example of what do you call that? Employee violates the company policy, they like to face the same consequences as anyone else. So that means when you practice universalism, you treat all people are the same. That means seorang kena, semua kena. Yeah. But for particularism, if let's say if you want to, if you want to really put a particular, say disciplinary action to one particular person, if you are this particularism, that means you actually looking at, okay, he's actually senior, okay, he's actually being, it's the first time, this is not the second time, I just give him a second chance itself. Okay, so that is actually more on particularism. But if you are universalism, you feel that everybody, if let's say someone is actually violated, or breached the policy, the rest pun kena, semua kena. That is universalism. That's why they call it universalism. And another one is particularism, is actually depending on your own discrete yeah, discrecy. So if let's say you feel that that fella is just first time lah, lambat, you know, or that fella is just first time doing mistakes, yeah, you just pardon him or you just, you know, forgive him. Okay, so that is actually the trumpiness. Okay, the next one. Okay, I think this is the last one before we take a break. So I want you to read later the while you are actually having your your 30 minutes relaxing. I want you to read. I will give you the case study question inside, yeah, the group. So you tolong tengok. So I want you to answer, yeah, the three discussion. Okay, the last one about individualism and communitarianism. Yeah, so sama juga macam individualism of Hofstede. Yeah, but the dimension is different lah. Yeah, that means that which individual prioritize the personal goal and autonomy. Yeah, versus the group goals. Yeah, so for example, individualistic culture, they are more towards personal career goals. Whereby teamwork is actually more towards something which is communitarianism. Yeah, so they prioritize on success of the team instead of individualism is actually more on individual base. So sometimes people, when you have this kind of the feeling itself, oh, this one I yang buat, bukannya group, this one kita punya group. So if you look at Japanese, Japanese, they will inform, okay, we ask, where you're working, what is actually your status? Yeah, and from which company you belong to? They will say, oh, I'm from Matsushita. Yeah, I'm from Matsushita. My position is managing director. Tapi kalau macam you tengok like individualism, they will so proud of informing their status first. Oh, I'm a managing director of Matsushita. Yeah. Okay, or maybe I'm a managing director of Apple. This is actually, you can see the differences. Whereby, yeah, this Japanese, they will mention, yeah, their company first because they are being immersed, and maybe they are so loyal of their companies. So they are very, yeah, how to say, they are loyal to the company instead of the status quo itself. Whereby in individualism culture, they mention about their status first. Yeah, they're so proud of their personal growth as compared to their company. Yeah, company orientation. That means they will inform their personal growth first instead of the teamwork. Yeah, so that is a difference. Yeah, between the individualism and also the communitarianism. Okay, all right. So let's have a look at this one. Case study. So let me save first the case study, and I share with you. Okay, let me share with you the case study now in the group. Oh, ramai orang kerja during Ramadan week, Ramadan month. Okay, let me.
Most profitable month, Puan. Busy month. Raya kan? Before Raya, shopping.
Ya, boleh orang jual kereta pun laku, during this month.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting month to observe actually.
Tapi Chinese New Year pula macam mana Ada tak? Siapa yang jual kereta, siapa yang jual something? Chinese New Year Deepavali ada tak?
Buy lots of investment lah.
Betul.
Actually, incidentally, today is Cheng Beng Puan. So what you said about earlier about traditions and Chinese saving, today is the day where they gather around with families, kan? So it becomes habitual. So when they pass on from generation to generation, the idea of savings and everything memang ancestral lah. That's my opinion actually.
Yes, it's true. I really, it's true, because if you are working in the bank itself, you will know You will know this kind of the Chinese will minta 5 tahun saja. But for Malay and Indian kalau boleh ada 100 tahun, 100 tahun lah dia orang minta.
Exactly.
Bukan, I'm not being racist, but this is the true fact. This is a true fact. Diorang beli, anak diorang lahir dah beli insurans. Kita anak kita dah accident baru beli insurans. Okay.
The bitter truth at the moment right now in this day and age is until the millennials when they get married, yes, they do what you just said. Tapi sekarang punya generation savings not good lah, because when I do my research on micro insurance,
the commitment is high.
And then very, very worrying. It's a very worrying state.
The studies have showed that, you see, our cost of living is increasing by 5 to 10%. Yeah.
Correct.
So that's why you can see that our saving also is, of course, is actually depressed by the, the high percentage of cost of living.
Agreed. So, no one can afford a house these days. The young ones cannot afford a house. Dulu zaman kita boleh lah kot, because we saved.
Correct. No one can afford a house. So imagine lah, everybody is now like later, semua renting tau. Semua sewa sampai tua. Okay. Alright guys, I already put the inside the WhatsApp group. Yeah, try to read the case study, and then this is a case study question. So baca lah, it's not very thoroughly pun. Yeah. And then you just discuss the question itself. Yeah, what 3 questions, the cross-cultural communication barriers. Apa yang menyebabkan barriers? Pasal kesian lah dia bauzi. Yeah, bauzi ni. Yeah. Okay, so we take a break. Okay guys, looking at your answers.
Puan kena upload answer sekarang ke?
Tak apa.
Okay. Puan suruh baca dan discuss nanti.
Baca and discuss.
Tapi ada orang send message ke sana kan?
Best Student Award lah, good for them.
Oh, so I tak payah, I tulis saja.
Tak apa, Puan suruh kita discuss, kita dengar, lepas tu kita kena buat itu lah. Sebab
okay, my question is actually, what is a communication barrier? Kenapa you all letak semua the hosted semua ni? Okay. The question is, what is the barrier? Okay, let's have a look at, let's finish this one first lah, our class first, and then we discuss. There's a lot of communication barrier. If you look deeper about the case study, there's a lot of communication barrier, especially if you read thoroughly, yeah. So this Bao Zhi is actually very disappointed, yeah. Bao Zhi is actually very disappointed because of during the interview itself, yeah. So of course lah, people sometimes have kind of second thoughts, or maybe have stigma, yeah. So sometimes because of that, yeah. So because like Bao Zhi is actually been immigrated, yeah, from Calgary, Canada. Tapi sometimes, even though he's actually very good as an engineer, but sometimes people have second thought. People have this kind of stigmatized. Oh, you have been Chinese, yeah. That means you have this, you have lack of this, communication, blah blah blah. So this is actually very good. Yeah. Sometimes people confused by having of maybe for example, maybe, oh, okay, you are Muslim, you are terrorist. So they like to blanket, this kind of thing. So this is actually the cultural confusion. Okay, so let's go back to our class, and then before, I think I have to, give me a minute, because they say outside, can you hear ada orang mesej rumput tak? Otherwise I have to change.
Not very loud, Puan. Not very loud.
It's
okay.
Okay. Yeah. So kita boleh ni lah. So let me finish our slide first, and then we discuss. Okay, so we finished this dah. Okay, specific and diffuse. Yeah, specific and diffuse. Okay, specific and diffuse is something yeah, that refers to personal and profession, yeah, personal, keep personal and professional, whereby kalau yang specific tu everything is all about uh, focus on work related professionalism, yeah, whereby diffuse tu maksudnya dia boleh lose a bit lah, so they can discuss, yeah, for example, yeah, in during the work itself about personal matters. Macam saya lah, saya tak discuss cerita exactly about all these culture differences, yeah, so I give you some example, yeah, so this is all more diffuse, yeah, compared to specific. So in certain culture, yeah, they are what do you call that, it's strictly only for work only, no leisure. Tapi kalau macam but of course lah, yeah, if you just work and work, you know, without any personal leisure, susah jugalah. That means it's actually, yeah, our mind is will be very tired, yeah, definitely, yeah. So that's why you can see, like if you look at the kindergarten, yeah, or maybe standard one pupils, yeah, the student itself, the teacher will give some games, yeah, the teacher will play some music, because this is our mind cannot just focus on, you know, something which is very serious, so you have to give some leisure, yeah, some gratification or some fun also, yeah, to the kids itself, because kids mind, they like to explore, bukan macam kita, ya, macam kita we are already have how to say, our mind is actually being focused already, ya. So tapi kalau macam kita nak belajar pun, kita tak boleh very, orang cakap, terlampau rigid sangat, ya. Just want to focus whatever that the related to the topic. We have to give a bit of you know, some sort of room also, yeah, for our mind to, you know, to, that's why I give you a case study, yeah, because I don't want you to be so focused on the what do you call that, on the topic also, yeah, because and then you can lose a bit, yeah, by linking the information to the case study itself, so you will understand better. Yeah, sometimes whatever that you learn is actually against the you know, in reality, yeah, for example, like just now, yeah, it's actually based on confusion, yeah, because you see, like in Asia, yeah, Asia people, for example, like India and China, they already travel so many countries in the world, they already been resided, yeah, it means they already been for example, maybe like have their PA, yeah, in that particular countries, yeah, so maybe they already have the what do you call that, maybe they are actually in the fifth generation already, whereby their great ancestors, or maybe their grandfather or grandmother is already been it came to America, yeah, back on during you know, before, 17th centuries or 18th centuries already. So that means they are really well versed in their in the language, in their language medium, English medium. So sometimes, you know, they have forgotten their roots. Yeah, sometimes they don't know how to write in Chinese. Sometimes they don't know how to speak in Chinese, because they already been, you know, groomed, or maybe they have been nurtured in that particular westernized culture. Yeah, their name is actually Chinese, but they are not. Yeah, that means their roots is already you know, they let go their roots already. Yeah, because they have been or maybe they're married, yeah, the Western family, the people itself. So they, of course, you can see the culture is already been, you know, it's actually diluted, yeah, itself. So that means it's actually been faded away, yeah. It's actually that is actually how, yeah, the culture, this is actually happened, yeah, to the case study itself. Okay, so that is the by specific and diffuse. The specific is more on you know, something serious, something not focus on the work related, whereby diffuse is actually more towards the personal, yeah, or maybe you can mix and blend, yeah, with work and also personal matters. Okay, that's okay. And then cultural dimension framework, natural, yeah, versus emotional, sorry, neutral is more on those who are actually very composed, yeah. The mania means that the behavior is actually more stressful, yeah, avoiding to show your emotion. Everything is all, it's like you don't know either he's actually happy or angry or whatever, yeah. So that means it's actually this neutral person, yeah, they don't like to show, yeah, the emotion. Whereby emotional, you can see they are, they cry, yeah, they enjoy, they anger. So sometimes they have, you have a friend who actually don't want to share. This kind of people, they are more neutral, yeah. So they don't want to express their feeling because they want to keep it to themselves. There are people like this. Okay, this is more on, for example, that's why you can see Trumpinas, yeah, is actually more on the characteristic, yeah, of that particular individual, yeah. Okay, so that is actually neutral and emotional. If you're talking about achievement and ascription, achievement ascription is actually more on, for example, individual, yeah, individual performance, skills, and achievement. Yeah, promotion is rewarded based on individual performance, skill, and achievement. Whereby ascription is more towards, factors. This is actually more towards something which is outside, yeah, your control, which is your family background, age, social connection, and others. Yeah, so that is actually ascription. Ascription means something which is emphasis on, which is outside of your, your control itself. Yeah, so that's why they call it ascription. Whereby achievement is actually based on your skills. Sometimes like nepotism, yeah. So this is ascription, whereby, yeah, they based on your family background, yeah. Okay, for example, like skills and all that is actually more on your achievement. So it depends on how the company is actually value you, evaluate you. Is it by your social connection, because you are actually very close to your bosses, yeah. So that means you have a very good relationship with your bosses. So that's why you can get more bonus, or maybe it's actually because of your skills or performance itself. Yeah, because skills and performance, sometimes people can see, yeah, but yeah, but if let's say using the appraisal itself, yeah, sometimes only your boss, yeah, your bosses will give you. For example, last time I give my very low marks, yeah, to one of my staff. So my staff complained to HR, staff complained to the managing director. So I said, go ahead, yeah, go ahead. You want to complain, you complain, because you're not doing your work. Yeah, I have my evidence because I carry my small buku lima, yeah, buku 35 book. Yeah, so I will record down. So those, because she's actually very good, yeah, with the cable itself. Yeah, she's very good with social connection with others. Yeah, like me also, I have my cable, but yeah, her cable is actually quite, because she's actually anak datuk lah. So she's a very good cable lah with all this top management. So I say fine, yeah. But I have my way. I have my also, yeah, how to define, yeah, why I give so little, yeah, to her. At the end of the day, yeah, HR asked me to write, yeah, something to support me lah. So I said, yes, this is actually my evidence. Okay, so sometimes when they just push you to the corner itself, yeah, because of you have a very good, social connection with the top management. Sometimes I said this is not a country. This is not your family, yeah, family business. Yeah, of course. Yeah, this is actually more on structured company. I said, yeah. So whatever that, yeah, you want to express, yeah, your sadness over me, I said go ahead. Yeah, you can report to HR. You can report to the managing director. Go ahead. I said, because yeah, you deserve that kind of marks. Yeah, that kind of marks. I gave him very low marks. Yeah, because like appraisal, if your marks is less than 60, yeah, so that means if the rest can get bonus 1 month, 2 months, you will never get any bonus. Yeah, because of your marks, because your marks is actually below 60, and of course, yeah, you cannot get your promotion and also your increment. Okay, so because of this ascription itself, so she actually been shielded, yeah, by the social connection of the top management. But for me, I don't care. Yeah, as long I do my job, yeah, as long that I report whatever evidences that I give it to the HR, is actually, yeah, good enough. Alright, so that is actually sometimes you have to be very, very brave, yeah, in whatever you are doing. Don't like, you know, lalang. Yeah, people, the wind blowing this way, you also follow the wind. No, you need to have your principle. Sometimes your principle is actually very painful, yeah, to follow, but that's your principle. Yeah, people respect
Wan,
you. Yeah, yes.
Wan, berarti kita high in universalism punya orang macam kita akan consider itu standardize, macam kita tak bias siapa macam tu lah. Tapi
Adalah
saya
company.
ada sikit problem nak tanya tentang Japan punya dengan Chinese. Sebab dari tadi punya case tadi, saya rasa memang betul Chinese kan. Dia akan lebih high in community punya lah. Macam kita lebih suka grouping punya. Lepas tu dengan kita akan particularism lah, sama. Tapi untuk Japan lah, ini Kanada pun kita banyak obvious macam dia individualism, mau cakap sendiri banyak pandai. Lepas tu dia orang pun universalism. Tetapi untuk Japan, adakah Japan dia orang sejenis yang macam dia individualism dan dia orang universalism, macam tak sama Chinese kan? Dia lebih kan dia orang macam pattern macam ini paling susah kan. Dia macam Germany kan pun sama kan. Tapi saya tak tahu lah, Germany mungkin dia community juga, tetapi dia high in universalism. Macam combination of different culture.
Yes. You see, that's why you have to go back to the case study. Kalau macam you blanket that one, it's actually that means you actually go beyond the case study. So you kena tengok what is actually happen in the case study itself.
Bukan
so
sebab
kalau
saya ada Japanese punya boss. Saya rasa dia pelik tau. Dia lain dari saya punya sekarang saya punya Dutch punya boss sangat baik. Tapi dia suka kita raw perasaan. Apa yang dia kata itu Chinese apa tak mau cakap. Semua mau simpan, semua mau. Tapi dia kata I suka you sebab you apa pun cakap. Saya akan
That's why I said sometimes macam kita cakap Malaysian ada juga, we are working in a teamwork. Tapi ada juga Malaysian yang really focus on this, on the individualism. Ada juga, ada juga yang they macam saya cakap lah, this project is actually being maksudnya the successful of this project is actually by me, not by the team. Ada juga yang macam tu. Tapi kalau macam you nak cakap in overall, saya tak berani sebab sometimes because when I talk, I just talk generally, meaning that apa yang kebanyakannya berlaku dalam negara itu. Mungkin ada yang minority yang sikit-sikit saja yang berlaku. Apa yang cakap tu betul. Tapi macam saya cakap tadi lah, macam saya cakap durian kimchi masa saya throw you the question about durian kimchi. Durian kimchi pun dia dah blend because dia punya culture is totally different sebab dia kahwin dengan orang Melayu, so dia dah blend dengan kita punya budaya Melayu. So maksudnya dia dah jadi orang lain. Bukan orang lain lah, maksudnya dia punya culture tu dia dah blend dengan culture yang husband dia. Macam Chindian kan. Chindian pun kalau you tengok the Chinese, definitely you can see macam diorang suka makan 4 ke 5 kali satu hari. Tapi kalau macam diorang tak suka sangat makan nasi makan nasi 1 kali sehari sajalah the Chinese. And this one I'm talking about overall I'm not talking about individual. Tapi kalau the Indian, you tengok kalau you dah masuk dalam family Indian tu, you kena masak, you kena makan. Macam you Chinese makan panas-panas. The Indian they like to cook, even the curry itself to prepare also it take about 30 minutes to 1 hour. So you nampak tak the culture is already being
branded.
So dia dah jadi lain tau. So that's why the Chindian kan, macam Chinese they like to cook, you nak masak baru setengah jam you masak, mesti ada sayur, mesti ada ikan, mesti ada ayam. Tapi kalau the Indian dia punya masakan tu lambat. Dia nak kena tumis, dia nak kena masak kari, dia kena masuk ikan, dia kena satu dish tu is actually about 30 minutes. Samalah macam Melayu. The Chinese is different. Chinese dia goreng-goreng saja, dia campak-campak saja. Dia tak macam very detail like the Indian and also the Malay. So maksudnya kalau you kahwin dengan orang-orang like you are from China, you are Chinese, you married the Indian, so definitely you have to adapt the culture. That's why I cakap, saya bercakap secara general. Maksudnya the majority. Saya bukan cakap the portion of 30% or 20% itself. I'm talking about the overall one. Okay, kalau you baca yang dalam ni, that's why it's actually very confusing. Sebab apa yang you tengok tu tak sama dengan yang general yang you faham, yang saya ajar tadi. Okay?
Boleh.
Faham
Faham.
Ada apa soalan lagi? Ya, tak sama sebab that's why saya cakap, ya. Culture ni kadang-kadang dia berubah disebabkan contohnya macam sekarang kita Malaysia, kita ada apa? Kita ada Rohingya, kita ada Pakistan, kita ada apa lagi? Indonesian. Saya pun dah suka makan lauk-lauk ataupun the culture. The way I speak also sometimes kita pun dah macam ke arah Indonesian. Kita pun dah suka tengok cerita sinetron. Kita pun dah suka tengok cerita orang cakap Korean. Kita pun dah suka pakai baju Korean. Kita pun so maksudnya kita dah ke arah how to say, we already adapted the culture, you see, like durian kimchi. Ya, Miriam also dia dah masak. Ya, dia pun dah kurang masak lauk-lauk, South Korean dia dah masak lauk-lauk Melayu. Nampak anak dia pun dia dah ajar makan lauk-lauk Melayu. Tapi you can see lah anak dia perempuan tu pakai chopstick. Ya, because of we have to adapt. Kita duduk dengan negara orang, kita kena adapt. Ya, so that's why saya cakap. Ya, macam case study tu dia tak sama sebab you have to answer based on the case study. So saya tak ada tanya pasal all the 6 dimension of hostet. Saya tanya apa masalah dia, what is the communication barrier, 3 tu.
Mengapa dia tak dapat kerja tu, mengapa
yes.
kan?
Saya tak tanya pasal all the 6 dimension. Sebab saya tahu semua akan bagi jawapan yang berbeza. Dan semua akan macam you akan pening tadi. Macam kenapa macam jadi macam ni. Yeah, so that's why I blanketly ask the question, what is the communication barriers? Apa 3 discussion about the communication barriers? Okay, so we continue. Dah 11:20 dah, cepat sangat ya. Okay, so this one sequential, achievement ini dah. Sequential and also synchronic. So what is the difference? So for example, sequential is actually more towards step by step. Satu macam ni lah. So macam you pernah nampak tak orang yang dia punya culture buat something, dia bukan multitasking. Itu sebab culture juga. Saya pernah nampak. Ya, kenapa dia ni tak reti nak buat tak reti nak buat macam mana, macam kita multitasking. Kalau kita perempuan masak, time tu lah kita lap meja, time tu lah kita goreng ikan, sayur, kita boleh buat sekali. Ya, jadi kalau kita ada 2 dapur, kita boleh masak sayur, kita boleh goreng ikan. Dan kita boleh lap meja. Tapi ada culture yang jenis macam tu, step by step manner. Dia tak pandai multitasking. Ada, memang ada, have seen. Ya, the culture whereby they don't know how to do multitasking. They will do it step by step. That is sequential. Another one is synchronic, whereby it's actually more on flexibility. Okay, so that is actually certain culture. Kita nak jumpa susah, by nature in country susah, tapi memang ada. Certain countries, or maybe because of the upbringing, maybe because of the family itself train the children to be like that. Step by step, masukkan ikan, masukkan ni. So step by step. Macam saya memang multitasking. Ya, saya boleh buat 3 kerja dalam satu in one particular situation. Ya.
Tapi gender pun ada influence kan, macam you lelaki ke perempuan. Macam saya punya suami, dia tak boleh macam semua sekali biar dia satu buat satu.
Because maybe dia punya upbringing, dia sudah di-train masa dia kecil macam tu. You tanya dia punya lokong, tanya dia punya family macam mana dia train anak dia. So you have to train your son and your daughter pun kena multitasking lah. Sebab as I mentioned, ini from Trumpinas, dia tak macam hostet. Macam Hofstede dia more on attitude, more on value. Macam ni dia more towards something which is time, relationship. Dia more towards character seseorang itu. So that's why kadang-kadang you tengok, macam you cakap tadi lah, pelik lah, my Dutch manager dia macam, because Dutch manager, these people, Dutch they are very loving. Dia selalu panggil, how are you love? Contohnya macam UK lah, how are you love? Kita tengok, pelik lah, kita ni bukan dia punya lover, tapi dia panggil kita macam tu. How you love? Good morning love. Itu UK, ya. UK, good morning love. Dia memang very, kalau kita nampak macam, dia ni gatalnya. Dia bukan gatal, itu memang culture dia. Dia memang panggil orang love. How are you love? How are you love? Ya. So kalau kita faham dia punya culture, so kita faham, okay, good morning, ya. Thanks for asking. Macam kita tanya, dah makan? That is our culture. Kita tanya Indian ke, the Malay ke, the Chinese ke, dah makan? Itu kita punya culture. Kita tak boleh cakap soalan yang sama. Dah makan? Dekat the UK one. Nanti dia cakap kita ni macam, it's like very rude. Okay, ada ke tanya orang tanya dah makan ke tak? We don't ask that kind of question, to other culture. Because it's actually something which is rare to us. Kita memang tanya, it's actually very rare to us lah kalau kita tanya dia dah makan ke tak. Tapi kalau among Malaysian, kita dah biasa. Okay, so that is actually the differences. Okay, internal and external control. Ini internal more towards dia punya sendiri lah. So this dimension addresses the locus of control or extent to which individual believe they can influence event and outcomes in their lives. So the culture that emphasizes internal control tend to believe in the personal responsibility, self-determination, maksudnya diri dia sendiri. Tetapi kalau external, external is actually based on the, contohnya, you are lucky man, your fate is good. So ada orang macam tu. Alah, ni bukan kau punya ni kau punya luck, you have your own luck. Beli nombor Eco Magnum ke Toto ke, you have your luck lah. So today you buy, you have your luck, this is your lucky day. So that one is more on external control. So they focus on the luck, fate. Contohnya macam orang tengok zodiac, orang tengok the horoscope. Ni semua adalah they believe on the external. Tapi kalau ada yang macam few people, they believe on their self. The more they work, the more harder they work, the more they earn money. So they believe themselves. So that means their own control. Kalau you berjaya, you actually work. You work to yourself. You say you say to yourself that I can do it. I can prove myself that I can achieve my goal. So that is actually your internal control. Bukannya you just say to yourself, I got no luck. I got no this one. God is not loving me. God is actually betray me. Bukan. That is actually you blame it to the God, you blame it to your fate. Ada orang macam tu. Okay, ada orang dia blame others, the external control. They don't blame the internal control itself, which is themselves. Okay, now we go to Globe. Okay, Globe is actually is actually by J. House, late 90s. I think quite baru jugalah, late 90s. So they discuss about, ada tadi tu lah, the dimension just now. But ironically, they just focus on the three, which is the leadership. They are more on leadership and cultural practice. Okay, so but I focus on these three first. They discuss on the culture of organization. Or the leadership theories. So if you study OB, there's a lot of theories involved in leadership. In the leadership, leadership itself, there's a lot of theories involved. So they believe that when you talk about culturally endorsed leadership, so that the leadership is depending on their countries. So if let's say you are actually in China, so of course you are more in hierarchical relationship. So that means dia punya hierarchy tinggi. Contohnya macam, even though that you can see that they are already now open door to capitalism, tapi still lagi they have the roots of the communism itself in China. So that's why you can see a lot of hierarchy inside their organization. You cannot run away from that. Because I ask them, my students and People Republic of China still, they have this Yalah, because it's actually still their roots kan. So diorang memang ada hierarchy relationship ni. Okay, so they are more on paternalistic leadership, focus on the paternal is actually more on father figures demonstrating concern of the well-being and also the welfare. Ini adalah depending on countries of their leadership. Ada yang leader yang really focus on relationship between the employee and also the bosses and also the employer. Ada juga yang macam ni, more on hierarchy, more on hierarchy itself. Okay, and then globe is actually large scale lah, large scale punya concept. Dia bukannya narrow down to the individual or maybe the group. Okay, the second one is actually the company practice, the organizational practice. So they've said the Japanese, they are more consensus building and consultation with the stakeholders. Maksudnya dia tanya dulu sebelum dia nak buat sesuatu, contohnya jambatan lah, sekolah lah, dia akan tanya the stakeholders, jiran-jiran, the parents, so dia akan tanya. This is actually the culture of Japanese. So that means dia menghormati each other lah, they respect. And there is actually certain saya lupa lah nama dia, certain how to say the terms itself, that they respect the others itself. They respect the others. Maksudnya memang itu Japanese punya culture. So that's why kalau you tengok the Japanese, they are very respectful of their guests. The guests tu memang dia punya guests memang dia respect. And then if you're talking in the contrast of US, they are more towards individualistic. That is actually company tu. Company tu kalau you tengok macam saya cakap tadi, for Japanese they will mention their company name first, and then baru dia cakap dia punya status ataupun dia punya designation, the designation itself. But for US, they are more on their designation as compared to the company. So contrast lah, you can see the contrast. That's why you can see Japanese, they cannot work with eventually lah, last time initially back on 80s, so IBM want to enter in Japan, it's not easy for them. They need to get the third party, before they can enter to Japanese, before they can enter to the culture of the Japanese, because they don't like to, they don't deal with strangers. They feel that strangers is actually giving toxic to them. It's a poisoning their organization. So that's why you can see like Japanese, they have their very tight, kind of relationship, with the especially for example, they have their for example certain how to say macam mana saya nak cakap, dia ada dia punya macam area tu is controlled by, it's not the clan apa coach saya dah lupa lah, macam Jepun ni dia ada macam area ni control by bukan ni apa nama dia,
kultus kan? Bukan kultus, bukan cult.
Dia bukan dia control by, they have macam they respect diorang punya, ada satu diorang ni macam dibela, bukan bela lah, maksudnya dia respect satu dia bukan macam gangster, dia bukan
Yakuza.
Something like that lah. Sampai sekarang ada tau.
Yakuza, nama dia.
Yakuza.
Macam mafia lah.
Dia bukan mafia, tapi mafia tu nampak macam buruk kan. Yakuza tu dia memang jaga dia punya territory. So that means walaupun orang cakap dah tak ada lagi, no, it's not ninja, bukan ninja, apa nama dia? Is it Yakuza?
Yakuza.
Yakuza dia memang ada area dia yang they have to, dia jaga, dia really so kalau macam orang asing ni, they feel that they have to find some sort of orang cakap dia punya deeper lah. That means they have to find the inside of that particular strangers first. So that's why you can see really beginning of 80s. So the US, the USA, the US companies, they want to anchor the business. They want to enter the business in Japan is actually very, very difficult because of this culture. Okay, so and the last one is actually the practices across culture. So they said the Dutch is more prioritized on work-life balance. Betul lah kawan ni cakap, macam you cakap tadi. Dutch organisation, macam they are focusing. That means kalau you kata you nak suruh kerja hari Sabtu Ahad, memang tak boleh. Memang they said it's actually very rare lah for them to work on Saturday and Sunday. So that's why they like to go after Friday night, they like to go to the bar and then have their drinks. Okay, so this is actually Dutch, yeah. So they have shorter working hours and they are more generous on the vacation time. Yeah. So South Korean, they are more long working hours, especially, also goes to Japan. Yeah. So this is actually the practice. So that's why you cannot say that, oh, okay, we go back at 5. Tapi nanti you tengok, the Japanese, they're still working, yeah, because their culture is like that. So they like to work, yeah, long hours itself. It's not to say that they force themselves, yeah, to work, but that is actually part of the partial of their life, their routine, yeah. Memang diorang balik lambat. Memang betul diorang balik lambat.
But it's super structured. It's super structured. The only thing is they structure in the sense when we are talking about now what from point A to point B, everything is accounted for and you don't feel like your time is wasted. However, I do agree that they don't compromise on their free time lah. That's a little bit of a mind over matter lah kan. So
okay. And then it's true story also, because last time when I used to work in a bank, so I will wait for my boss to go back, baru saya balik. It's not macam kita rasa committed tau. It's like, macam mana nak cakap, we feel bersalah tau. We feel that, oh, my boss still in the office doing his work. Kita orang ni just simply want to go back at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Tapi kalau ada hal, we go back early lah. But eventually, we will stay. Yeah, we'll go back together with the boss. Because boss will go back.
Tapi saya punya boss adalah Dutch. Dia kata, you nak working 4 hari ke nak working 5 hari? Macam ni tanya. Saya terkejut. Lepas tu dia kata, kita flexible hours. You bila you nak balik awal ke, nak mari awal ke, pun tak apa. Lepas tu kata, kalau you kerja dengan kuat, berarti you tak efficient. Tak efficient lah. Sebab tu you tak ada life balance. Macam ni, saya dari Japanese company mari sini saya sangat freedom. Punch card pun tak payah.
Betul. Certain company, you tak payah punch card, you tak payah punch out. So maksudnya kalau you punya kerja habis, that means they no question ask. Tapi kalau you keep on pending your work, definitely they ask. So memanglah, because when you have experience working with different countries or different kind of management, you can feel the differences. Yeah, you can feel the differences. Okay, so that is the globe study. So last two, before we go to the case study. So what is the difference between individualism and collectivism study? So again, both of them, they are actually discussing the same thing. Yeah, but what we can say here, individualism is more towards something which is more on achievement, more on autonomy, and more on individual rights. So that's why kalau kita ni focus on individual rights, everybody is actually, oh, this is actually my way, this is actually my rights, this is my right. So we have forgotten about collectivism. I mean, we forgo the collectivism. Yeah, sebab everything is all, this is my right, this is my right, this is my right. So we have forgotten the collectivism itself. This is also part of the culture, because culture of collectivism is harmony, is collective, is a cooperation, is a loyalty to the group. Yeah, macam Yakuza tadi lah, sanggup mati untuk dia punya group. Yeah, sanggup dia punya anak bunuh anak dia because of the Yakuza itself. Yeah, so Hallstead is actually mentioning, cultural differences influence the various aspects of the behavior, including the communication. Yeah.
Satu you panggil collectivism kan, satu panggil communitarianism.
Ya, itu adalah sama saja, tapi dia punya dimension Trompinas, dia macam saya cakap tadi lah, dia punya view is different. Ya, Hallstead dia punya view is different, tapi dia punya cultural analysis sama saja. Macam you cakap lah, macam you nak pergi Kuala Lumpur, kita kata naik bas ini. Saya cakap lah naik bas, saya cakap naik kereta api, naik MRT, naik commuter. Tapi your destination is the same. You can reach KL by using whatever transportation. That is actually different angle between Trompinas and also Hallstead. Ya, tapi you punya direction, your aim is actually sama saja for individual and also collectivism. Okay, so ni exactly apa ni? Discussion about the individual and collectivism lah. Yeah, so I already explained this. Okay, dah habis. Okay, back to the question, questionnaire. Questionnaire pula. Case study. So we have about 20 minutes. Yeah. So we go back to the case study. So the case study itself is actually based on cultural confusion lah, put it that way. Yeah? So whatever that you expect and then whatever that people have confused, yeah, over your your culture itself. Okay. So this Bao Zhi, yeah, walked home feeling disappointed yet again. He was sure that interviewer would not be calling him back for the second interview. You could tell she had been disappointed with his responses, but he was not sure why. So the same thing had happened twice before. So maksudnya benda ni is repetitive, yeah, and he had trouble understanding it. So by Bao Zhi had immigrated, yeah, to Calgary, Canada, with credential as a mining engineer. So dia ni engineer. So he had earned a master's degree in engineering from the second highest ranked school in China. Because of what? Because of the school in China, and had worked in Chinese mining company for a decade. Lama because of this. Okay, so during the time he had received excellent performance rating and a 3 promotion, unusually fast career progressing in his firm. So when he arrived in Canada, he had been taken a full 2 years of his engineering credential to be recognized. So during the time, he has taken on a series of temporary jobs doing simple tasks, packing orders, warehousing, blah, 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 blah. Now that his credentials were recognized, he was eager to go back to the real career. He found it easy to get in interviews. People with his skills were in high demand, but at the interviews, though, things seldom went well. So Bao Zhi, thought back to the questions he had been asked today. So the interviewer wanted to know about his achievement as a mining engineer back in China. So Bao Zhi or Bao Zhou? Yeah, so Bao Zhi, Bao Zhi knew it would be rude to brag about how quickly he had been promoted. Instead, so this is actually how the Chinese, they don't like to brag. You see? They don't like to brag. Maksudnya they keep to themselves. Yeah. Instead, he talked about the team. See? He talked about the team. So this can be the second barrier or the first barrier. Why? Because in Canada, they are more towards something which is self recognition, whereby he talked about the teamwork. Yeah, it happens in Canada. Okay. So the entire team had re-engineered some processes in a manner that reduced pollution by 12.3%. So some of the key ideas that originally been Bao Zhi, but since modesty was important, he had talked about the performance of the whole team and did not single. So ini dia cakap pasal dia punya performance of the group, not about himself. So in the interviewer had not seen the impress. So kenapa? Sebab in Canada, they are more on self. Self, that means I. Yeah, okay. So next, the interviewer asked what he would do if saw his manager making a mistakes on some paperwork. So the question concerned Bao Zhi, didn't they hire competent managers? So it seems a strange thing to ask. This is very rude, for Canadian, because you're asking about the manager. Why is it in China? It's actually normal, maybe in the culture of China, this is actually like you can, for example, maybe, but Bao Zhi reiterate how important it has to support the manager. So didn't he? So for him, he said, no, you have to support the manager. Yeah. So the mistake, and then is actually against, is against the question. The interviewer said, if you have, for example, if saw his manager making a mistake, what should you do? Yeah, tapi dia cakap, no, I will support the manager. Okay, so the mistake is not crucial, but you will ignore to save face. Okay, once again, the interviewer did not seem impressed. Bao Zhi felt defeated. He thought getting his engineering credential recognized the launch of a great career in Canada, but is not. Okay, so this is a very conflict. This is more stigmatized. Yeah, so why? Because the culture itself in China immigrated lah. Maksudnya dia baru maybe is actually quite, yeah, because he actually still have the roots of the Chinese itself in him, even though he's actually migrated to Canada, because Canadian ramai ya Chinese Honkies ya, Honkies banyak in Canada, migrated. You know what's Honkies? Hong Kong. Yeah. Okay. So when you talk about this, yeah, what is the barrier? Saya tak tanya you pasal all the 6 dimensions. Saya tanya apa yang menyebabkan ya communication diorang terbantut. The barriers terbantut. Ya, lama tak cakap perkataan terbantut. Okay, apa yang membuatkan the cross communication terbantut? Because of what? Because of understanding of the confusion of the culture. Satu apa? Janganlah cerita pasal all this IVDV one. Saya tak nak tahu. Ya. So kita baca ya. Start from okay, reluctant to brag. Yes. Yeah, because Chinese they don't brag about themselves. Yeah, they brag about the teamwork. Our distance. Okay, good. Okay, Fitri, bagus. Yeah, power distance, uncertainty, avoidance, confuse and comfort with the interviewee question about the hypothetical situation. So dia kata dia support the manager. Okay. Alright, so Faizal said tak ada. Shida cakap okay, good. Tapi ni 1 point saja. Ya, saya nak 3. Tapi tak apalah. Okay, it's actually good lah. Okay, it's a good start. Okay, use it Halstead. Yeah, so I mentioned, and maybe you can say, yeah. You can use Halstead, you can use Trompinas, you can use the globe study. It's up to you. Yeah, so I will precise. Yeah, later the question. Okay. Since the Bauji is very disappointed response of the interview and can be understand he will not be called. Apa sebab? So maybe because of, yeah, I think if the interviewer is actually not pleased of him because number 1 dia cakap pasal di team dia bukan cakap pasal diri dia. And number 2 tadi dia cakap because of the manager, if let's say in the situation that you have the manager make a mistake. So macam mana you nak buat? So dia kata support the manager, kan? I will support manager. So of course that one is actually not to the agreement of the interviewer because they're asking question. If if your manager is making mistakes, apa you nak buat? So I support. So it's actually is not something like opposite your thoughts lah, opposite of your what you expect. Yeah, the interviewer expects something else, and then you give something shocking, which is I will support the manager. Yeah. So it's actually something which is not to the expectation of the interviewer itself. Okay. Sama good. Now that means you improvise already. Yeah. Nazira, okay, for instance, he mentioned how the team successfully in the culture with the high bar, okay, modest, okay. Tapi apa yang punya barriernya? Ini you just mentioning about, yalah, achievement, betul, okay. Self-achievement instead of the focus of the team. So saya nak 3 Alright. Mazlina. Okay.
One can ask the question. You see, if the interviewers are, example, HR department, let's say the Canadian they would also know the culture and characteristic of people from each continent. So when they granted the interview, they more or less should know the interviewee character is sort of that way, right? So they would not totally penalize if they do not answer what they would like to hear. Am I correct?
Yes, yes. But in this case, this Canadian is like macam they don't care. Yeah, the Canadian interviewer is actually like, yeah, he or she got problem with the cross-cultural management issues. Yeah. Okay, so if you are there, but you need to write more thoroughly, based on the case study. Yeah. Faizul, okay. Bagui. Okay, Aniza, okay, good. Yeah. All right. So when the question asks about the barrier, you can use the concept of Hofstad, you can use on Trompina and also Globe study. I don't mind, but the main point is I want to find what is actually the barriers of the communication. So I already give you two barriers. Number one is actually because of he expressed himself during the interview about the team, not him. Yeah. Number two is actually more towards something which is the question they ask, about the manager. If let's say, what if the manager is actually have make a mistake, and then what is actually your, what is actually the opinion of Bai Zhi, Bai Zhi itself. So he answered, which is unaccepted by the interviewer. Yeah, because for his culture is to support the manager. Yeah. And number two. Number three, maybe there's another one, you can find, and then that's why you write. So you support with the three concept of the differences. Yeah, either you want to use Hofstad, you want to use Trompinas, or you want to use Globe study. It's up to you. But as long that I have the point of the three barriers, I'm happy already. Okay. All right. Clear? You guys clear?
Clear.
Yes, clear. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So anybody, because I think we can stop here. Yeah. So the polling, poll tu nanti undian nanti saya akan beritahu pukul berapa. But it's actually stick to 21st of April after the raya time. So tapi it's just a matter of pukul berapa. Pukul berapa. Okay, so I will letak nanti. Somebody initiate tak the poll itself? Boleh tak?
Puan nak letak masa bila kan? Nak start
21 hari bulan. 21 hari bulan.
Okay.
Pukul berapa? Right after my class ke, ataupun we take a break ke sekejap ke?
Okay, puan nak cadangkan selepas, maksudnya kalau puan punya kelas pukul 12 habis kan? So puan nak target 12.30.
Saya pun I think I need to, maksudnya macam you mendengar dengan saya bercakap is two different things.
Saya ingat better puan buat keputusan je. Saya rasa 2.30 tu dah cukup baik dah puan. Kalau nak buat
2.30.
Paling tidak pun malam tadi, saya rasa 2.30 tu bagus lah puan. Malam tu dah rehat lah.
Kalau malam okey tak? Malam nak tidur
Malam nak rehat lah puan. Hujung minggu dah
malam nak rehat Okay, it's up to you. So I just put can I just put is it okay maybe for coach saja seorang? What about the rest? Is it okay, can I start at pukul 2.30?
Okey puan, 2.30.
Boleh.
2.30 boleh sebab saya nak balik.
Sebab saya ini bukan cultural itu kelas problem solving and decision making. Sebab saya punya kelas problem solving and decision making, you tak seronok sangat sebab I give a lot of problem solving punya cara macam mana nak selesaikan. Saya boleh bagi satu, I give one particular exercise and then you solve lah. Macam mana you nak solve, I don't care. As long you can solve the problem.
Puan, you kata hari ini ke atau selepas?
No, 21.
21, jangan hari ni.
Hari ini I tak dengar tadi.
Sorry if dia ceng-ceng lah.
I puasa mah.
Dia penat lah.
Penat. Saya punya air liur pun sudah kering tu.
Kali ni nak pergi shopping.
Kalau I still don't know when.
21 mah, 21 April.
21 mah. Okay.
I will inform in the public in the problem solving group.
Sebab saya tak dengar tadi, sorry.
Saya suara banyak kuat,
Puan, yang case study tu sudah selesai lah, itu 15 markah punya, kita kena hantar dah.
Kena tulis mana boleh cakap saja 15 markah.
Lepas tu ke Urox lah.
Urox lah, saya akan bagi dia punya, saya akan post, nanti you post masuk dalam lah.
Okay.
Oh, you dapat 15 cakap saja, saya pun mau lah.
I
Okay.
love you, dear.
All right. Okay, so we just confirm on 21st of April, 2:30 to 5:30. Okay. Alright.
Okay, Puan.
Okay, siapa lagi yang tak menulis lagi nama-nama sebab I need to put it inside the, ada tak? Okay, siapa yang tak tulis lagi nama for attendance, never mind. Later you WhatsApp me personally lah, ya. Kadang-kadang ada juga yang tertinggal, madam saya lupa lah. Cakap punyalah lama aku bercakap, kau boleh lupa pula nak tulis Aziz. Ada lagi yang baru nak key in.
I have a question.
Okay guys, any more question? So I expect to have, I will post this later, maybe not this week lah, maybe later, Monday. So you can see in Eurox, the case study and also the problem solving. So I'll put it together next week, Monday. So.
Okay, Wan.
Okay, hoping that to see you.
Okay,
In next class, which is on the next week, April, on the April berapa bulan, on the 7 ke 6 6
Nama saja?
6 April, kelas kita problem solving.
Betul.
Okay, so thank you so much guys for coming. Selamat berbuka puasa.
Okay, Wan.
For the Muslim and for the non-Muslim, happy makan.
Okay.
Happy makan, happy Easter, and happy Cheng Beng.
Happy eating. Okay, bye-bye. Happy cheating your food. Okay.
Bye, Puan.
Bye. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.